Okay, so I put up a Reddit post and I asked, hey, what would you like to learn from Cyrax? And there were a couple of questions asked. The first one was, what are her best combo openers and B&Bs without a cameo? I'll go through that. Then we'll talk about what her best cameos are, why I personally choose to use Serena with her. And someone asked me, hey, why don't you get to Elder God before making a guide? I'm going to explain why there are very few people in Elder God and why I personally don't have the will and time to go to Elder God, but you can still learn and have a lot of fun in Mortal Kombat without being an absolute top rank player. Let's get into it. So I'll start with a simple question, right? Before I answer the others. What does Cyrax want? Well, Cyrax wants to open the opponent up, and she only needs to do this once and then loop them in bomb setups. So, as an example, okay, let's quickly go to the corner. So, let's say you've been opened up by Cyrax. Now you're eating a bomb into setup. Okay, right? So that's it. I've set the computer to block everything. So this is where Cyrax thrives. Right? Cyrax likes this. This is what she likes. You in the corner receiving pressure. This is where she thrives. And once you put someone in the corner, you can create a lot of unforced errors. Okay? A lot of unforced errors. So you can cause them to get into bomb loops. Right? There's a lot of stuff you can do. But this is where Cyrax wants you to be. However, the game doesn't start in the corner. The game starts in the mid screen. So how do you get people from here all the way to the corner? That's the big thing. And it's by opening people up. Let's go back. So what are her best combo openers and B&Bs without a cameo? So without a cameo, her best combo opener fundamentally is going to be her back 3-3. Back 3-3 is such a good combo opener because it is reliable and it has 2 hits to hit confirm, and then it's a mid, so it deals with a lot of opponents that dark. Why does that end up being important? Is because the higher up you go and the better players are. Players have a tendency to dark before doing anything. It's almost a natural. Sometimes you don't even get to see the dark. Like, did you see that dark? Right? Weaker players dark for a long time and then do something. Stronger players just do that. So as an example, let's say, right? What? Right? People just dark. Look at that, right? That basically avoided the high, and Scorpions is a bit fast. I just tapped down. Yeah, just tap down. So that's why I generally recommend using her mid, because her mid is not darkable. It's a bit slower at 12 frames, but that ends up not meaning much. I end up opening people a lot using her back 3-3. Okay, it's real. And I want to show you a real example of people just ducking things. Okay, so here I am. I got into a basic setup. I kind of dropped it. So look at this. I'm approaching him. Did you see that? Hold on. I don't know if that you could see that. Now notice this, right? I go in. Let me slow this down. Can I slow this down? How do I slow down the speed again? Okay, let's do this frame by frame. Okay. Now notice this. I down poked. So, okay, cool. I've just down poked. Now, guess what I'm going to do? I start with a standing jab. Notice that. Did you see how quickly he ducked? He ducked and punished me for it. And the higher up you go in rank, the more you're going to see things like that happen. He ducked and then hit me. Okay? So, players are really good. That's why mids are so important. Now with mids, which is her back 3-3, it's the best way to open people up. Okay. Then another way to open people up, but it's a high, is Ha-1-1. Now Ha-1-1 into Go is a fantastic opener. Ha-3-3 in some ways is better, but Ha-1-1 is your best punishing tool for when someone does something stupid. The next opener that's good is Ha-2-3. Ha-2-3 deals with backdashers. Now let me first go to character select and pull out Kitana. Now I've pulled out Kitana because Kitana has one of the best backdashes in the game. So as an example, Kitana will do that, then backdash just a bit. Hold on, I didn't do the backdash properly, okay? So she'll poke, okay? So what she's going to do is she's going to poke, backdash, right? So after the poke, if I do the standing one, rather, after the poke, I'll be blown up for it, okay? So if I press it, I think I did that poke really too slow. Nope. Okay, I'm not a Kitana main. I apologize. Okay, that's more like it. Poke. I tried to do a standing jab. That is not how it actually works. That was not a proper backdash. Hold on, let me do this again. Now that's a proper backdash. That's more like it, okay? Now notice I tried pressing a button. Any button, I'm destroyed, okay? But if I do her standing 3, rather her standing 2-3, okay? My goodness. It will land. So anyone who likes to backdash too much, it's a good button because look how far it advances, okay? So her standing 2-3 is fantastic for doing that. And then her 1-1 can sometimes do so, but it's a meme, okay? Because look how far that mid goes. The problem is the first hit is a high, okay? So when she backdashes, I may be blown up, right? But if I use her standing 2-3 against someone who likes to backdash into buttons, that works. But the best button is going to be back 3-3. 2 buttons to hit confirm. Please never finish this string. And please never use 2-1 in neutral. 2-1 in neutral is a meme. Okay, it will never open people up. And after that second hit, which is punishable, you're going to die. Okay, now for her basic B and B combos, I'm going to do it step by step. So there's back 3-3 into Go, okay? Good opener, 1-2-3. Now mid bomb, you're going to do down forward 2. That's her mid bomb. So Go, mid bomb. Now, how do you make sure this is a combo that will never drop? Okay, I promise you, this combo never drops. Mid bomb, walk over. Now this walk over is important. From the time you go someone, do that and then count to 3. Okay, so I'm going to do 1 2 3. Okay, so notice what I do is I send that 1 2 3, then I do a back 3-3 into a mid bomb. Okay, that's all I'm doing. I'm doing 3-3, go 1 2 3. That's all I'm doing. Okay, that's the initial part. So of course, practice it. It's going to take a while for you to enter the blood because every bomb is, notice how long it takes to blow. It's 1 2 3, boom. 1 2 3 blows up at the end of the fourth second. 1 2 3 4. Okay, 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4, boom. So 1 2 3. And that is 36% without a cameo. Now let me talk about the other steps. After doing the second back 3-3 into a medium bomb, I jump up and then I jump and do 1 2. The jump 1 2, what it does is it ground bounces, And after that ground bounce, she's going to be blown. After that ground bounce, you just do a 1-1-1-2. The reason why I like 1-1-2, let me throw that. Notice, after I've thrown the far bomb, after that special splat animation, she still gets blown up. That's what makes it so reliable. Okay? After you've thrown a bomb, 1-1-2, she still gets blown up. So let me take it from the top. 3-3, go. 1-2-3, send. Far. Now there's a bit of a delay you need to factor in. 1-2-3. Throw. 357. Now that last part is pretty simple. I will either do a standing 3 into down back 4 amplified, or I will do a standing 1 into down back 4. I don't amplify, sorry, don't amplify, that's a waste. I just do the standing jab into a down back 4. Now, the truth is, when you're learning a character, you just need to start by practicing, but the character's buttons should be in your blood so that you don't think about it. So let me show the whole combo from the start again. Boop. 1, 2, 3. There we are. Reliable. Okay, and it's a reliable combo. And for that, you know, you get your reliable 36% on every touch. However, sometimes you don't want a reliable 36% on every touch, because Cyrax doesn't have the best neutral. She doesn't really have mix. You want to end your combos into more setup. So I'll do the whole combo, but this time, instead of ending with standing kick down back 4, I'm going to end in standing kick bomb. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now there is a bomb and they need to make a decision. They have 3 seconds to make a decision before they get blown up. Now, here's the interesting thing about her setups, right? As we dive deep into her setups, let me now show you a bit of what Cyrax's setups look like, right? So here she is. I send a bomb. I'm going to start by, oh my god, let me go to the corner, please. Okay, let's say there's a bomb on screen. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to knock her down, and actually, no, let me just send a bomb, okay? Let's pretend you've gone through this whole combo and there's a bomb on screen. What are your opponent's options now, okay? You put them on the ground at the end of the other combo. What are their options? So, let's do some testing. I'm going to switch over to player 2, okay? So this is what I'm going to have Cyrax do. Grab. Okay, so I could duck, but I may get blown up, right? So let's Cyrax do that again. Then I could block after that if I think she's going to do a read. But you want the combos and the setups to be oppressive. So fundamentally, let's do that again. Hold on. Let's do this. I could also jump out and punish her, right? These are not the combo setups you really want. What you really want is the nasty stuff. So let me switch back, okay? You've seen that, right? Now notice what I just did. Right, okay, there it was kind of fucked. For some reason, sometimes it's unreliable. Now, I don't think I did it fast enough. Hold on. Let's do that again. Okay. So, let's go back to being me, to being Kitana. Stop. Kitana gets blown up. Yeah. So if Kitana tries to jump out, let's see what happens if Kitana tries to jump out. He gets hit. Okay? So you can't just jump out of that setup. I still get clipped. I'm holding up at the highest convenience. Okay. Delay, wake up. Okay, I get blown up if I down one. This is what Cyrax really wants. You want to end every combo in minimum one bomb. Minimum a bomb, okay? Now, let me switch back to Cyrax. Now that we have, now, what's the adjustment for, let's say you open someone up in the corner? Well, same combo. The only adjustment is instead of using a medium bomb, far bomb, you just use a close bomb, close bomb. Or if you're around here, you can use a medium bomb. Then after the jump 1, 2, you can use the close bomb, right? But essentially, just replace every bomb with a close bomb. Now, we're going to get into the setups. Essentially, there are two fundamental setups, right? There are the standing setup, which usually is just a combo, okay? Or you can kind of meme on people, right? If they're not really that good, you could meme on them, right? You could just meme, do some weird shit, like you could do that, and they'll get blown up again. Right? There are so many ways you can play that. But fundamentally, what you want is for there to always be at least one bomb in the corner. Another thing that people like to do, and another way to kind of manage people that want to jump out. Okay, let's do this, right? Oh, this is Kitana. Okay, let's do this. Let me switch back to Kitana. Okay, so Cyrax, after setting you up, right? Sometimes as a Cyrax player, I will do that. And the reason why, actually, let me switch back to Cyrax to simplify this, right? Let's say she jumps out, right? When I press that, she's going to jump, right? So I put a bomb, she jumps. I basically just stun one her, and she's back here. Okay, that's essentially it. So let's say I've put up a bomb, she jumped. Easy peasy, that deals with jumping. Alternatively, you could come in with the forward 2. But be careful with forward 2. Because if someone jumps correctly, they'll jump behind you. It's better to use her standing 1 to anti-air. It's actually a very good anti-air. Okay, it's incredibly good. Now, once you have people in the corner, is when you can do all the different bomb setups. Okay, and this one you need to kind of go by feel. Yeah, there is tech, but you need to go by feel on what feels good for you. Usually one bomb is usually the easiest. Okay, 1, 2, 1. Okay, alternatively, if someone's floating, you could do 1, 2, kick 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, jump. And that jump is oppressive because this jump means that they must hold the pressure. They must hold the pressure, and the pressure may be an overhead, okay? Or it could be mids. So after that jump, you could either jump, okay, jump kick into that, right? Resetting it. Or you could just do an empty jump and block and wait to see what they have. Or you could jump in, grab, or you could jump, do the kicks. Or another thing you could do is when people are being bombed, because this by itself is unsafe. However, when there's a bomb under you, let's say you're waking up from pressure, right? Hold on, that was poorly done. Right? Even if you block, you can't punish it because of the bomb. So this string 112 is best used when you have your opponent. Okay, and then you reset the loop. Now I think I have a video of that in a real match. One sec. Okay, so this is like an actual match, right? This was actually my rank up match to God, and you can sort of see what I'm doing as Cyrax, moving back. Okay, that's all I needed. One opening. 2, 3. Okay, there we are. Okay, let's go. Block to Ali. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, set a bomb. Okay, overhead. 1, 2. No, okay, you couldn't press. So that's like an example of these exact strings that I've been showing you. Okay, just use it only in the corner. Don't use it in neutral. You get exploded. Okay, it's very unsafe. I don't recommend it. And this is where Cyrax is strongest. Okay, sometimes I'll literally meme, since the opponent is scared of using that, I'll just into another bomb, and then I'll wait to see what they do. Okay, so I'll do 1-1 bomb, or I'll do 1-1 teleport out, then I'll jump out. I'll do weird, dude, trust me, when I'm playing Cyrax. Okay, okay, there we are. Like, this is Cyrax in a nutshell. Okay, now that we're done with like the basics, because this you need to get it by feel. Okay, my recommendation is always 2 bombs is the best in terms of pressure, but 1 bomb is always the easiest to execute and gives you the most time to reposition. Okay, 3 bombs is a lie. Anyone who understands the game, after you've thrown the 3rd bomb, your turn is over. Okay, the 2nd bomb is already delayed for so long. 3 bombs, it's just not going to happen. Okay, anyway, let's talk about cameos. Let's talk about cameos. Where's cameos? Where's cameos? Okay, what are her best cameos? All right, so I'm going to go let me start by talking about the meta cameos. Okay, one cameo that's good, and I see a lot of people using it, is going to be Sub-Zero. Where's Sub-Zero? Okay, so there is Sub-Zero cameo. Let's say there's someone that's pressuring you a lot. You can down cameo. So let's say you're facing a Kitana that likes doing that. Okay, down cameo. Now she's frozen. Back to setup. Okay, you have that option for people that like to press. It's good stuff. And then you also have his freeze. So you could do okay, you could do a lot of stuff. You could freeze, right? Like hit confirm, freeze. Oh man, the timing is kinda tight. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the timing is kinda tight. But one of the better things you could do, because you need to learn it, is his forward cameo freezes, right? So you could literally press back 1 and then forward cameo. You'll need to kind of mash it. Notice I'm kind of mashing forward cameo. So it switches sides, but it doesn't switch controls. So you need to do back 1, forward cameo, mash, boom. Now you have your setups. Okay, so that's a nice thing about Sub-Zero. And then there's Sub-Zero armor. Let's say Kitana is doing this a lot, right? You could just use cameo and do clean trades, or cameo and just walk up. Sub-Zero cameo is good. He's okay. But for me personally, I prefer, right? I prefer to just walk people down. Okay. Now you may be wondering, what did I just do? I did a jump, kick, 1, 1, 1, go. Okay? Jump, kick, 1, 1, 1, go. That's a good jumping strategy. Alternatively, you could jump in 1, 1, 1, go. Okay? Jump in 1, 1, 1, go. But I find it a bit less reliable. Okay? It's a bit less reliable for me, for my battle. I prefer kick 1, 1, 1, go. And the reason why is mostly just execution preference, okay? But in reality, you can even just jump in, go, okay? If you have the execution, okay? If you want it standing or there, they're going to be floating. You can do that. Sub-Zero is a good cameo. Another cameo that you can use is Sonya. I'm sure you've seen a lot of people use Sonya. I think who was using Sonya? I think it was Foxy Grandpa. So Sonya helps you. For example, you know that this string here is death, but Sonya is safe. Okay, okay, it's safe. It's kinda safe, kinda sorta, but it's not comboed, which is sad. However, and you can get cool combos with that. Okay, into setup. She's good. You can also do back one into Sonya, which gives you that. And she also gives you this. That cheeky overhead. And if you execute it right, it becomes an instant overhead. Okay? It's good, it opens people up. Oh, okay? So, highly recommended. Sonya is okay. She also gives you a proper projectile that's actually safe, okay? It's a good projectile. She also can let you teleport in, right? So, for example, if I use Sonya, I can actually get a combo. Or I can pressure, because I can use Sonya. Okay? You can use Sonya for pressure. She's a good cameo. Then I'm sure you have seen you've seen some Frost. Okay? There's Frost, there's Chameleon. There are all these different cameos. Frost is good because she gives you a very cheesy overhead low mix. So that's the overhead had to 1. Then you could do that. But like, are you sure? And it works only on block, which is sad. She also lets you basically be +4 on everything. That's +4. Okay? She also lets you chip people out. Okay? So let's say there is a bomb and people like holding block. Okay, hold on, block. Hold on. Okay, that's a lot of chip. Let's first see how much. Oh, I'm doing it too early. Boom. Look at that. That's a lot of chip. That's a lot of chip damage. It shouldn't be underrated. And she also lets you end. Like, you can end your setups with that, which makes it even more oppressive. But to be honest, I don't find this that useful. It takes too long to come out. And I already have bombs for that, right? I already have bombs for that. I don't think I need this. But that's just me personally. She also lets you combo by pressing back 1, then forward cameo. Then you can get into your things. She's good. She's good. But there's also Farah. I've seen some Farah for the mix. But unfortunately, on all of her buttons, you can challenge the Farah with any standing jab. So let's say, okay. Hold on. Yeah, that doesn't work. Hold on. She does give you launching armor though. I mean, I'll not complain. There's a bit of launching armor gimmicks here. And also, she can make the armor. Oh my god, 1 sec. Okay, a friend of mine called me and I completely lost my train of thought. Oh yes, as I was saying, there is also Farah who gives you launching armor and can also make your armor safe. So, I fucked up my armor. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, you know that. You know those degenerate tactics, okay? It's Combat League. It's Combat League. You know what it is. Okay? It is what it is. Do you know what it is, okay? And then of course there are other cameos like Tremor. Tremor is good because Tremor gives you a lot of safety. Okay, Tremor is really good. Okay, Tremor is good. Okay, so I can do something unsafe into Tremor, but man, I don't have the execution for Tremor. Let me skip him. But he's there. There is Striker. I've seen some people play Striker. Honestly, Striker, Kano, and Sector are all the same. Because what they let you do, she struggles getting in. Okay? And these guys can help, okay? Now it's your turn. And if people try to press, they get blown up. Okay, he's good. Okay, he's good. You can also armor and be safe using him. Okay. Woo! So he also gives you armored launchers. That's also cool. That's, you know, there are lots of different types of cameos you can use. And that basically covers those. There is Shujinko if you like big damage. Shujinko enjoyers are a small percentage, but they exist. Shujinko is Shujinko. Now, in terms of the best cameos, I think Sector is very highly underrated, and in many ways I'm going to talk about Serena in a bit because she's my personal cameo I use, but Sector is a pain. For example, let's say I do rocket, I teleport in. Now you can't punish my teleport. Let's say I do this. Now and he also that rocket makes sure that people can no longer jump out of your setups. Let me show you an example. Let's say I'm going to have her let me say jump out. Actually no, I'm going to have her, hold on, let me first move closer. Okay, that's what she's going to do. She's going to jump out and then explode me. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. She can't jump out. She just can't. Okay, that rocket, right? That rocket means that when you do your setups, people can no longer jump out. Okay, ignore that. The timing was a bit fucky from me. Actually, hold on, opponent type. Okay. Okay, so once you do that, and by the way, you get a full combo. Anytime the rocket hits, you can get a full combo. Okay, so someone tried to jump and got exploded. Okay, so Sector is fantastic. Sector also allows for some really nasty stuff. You see that? That's a restand. Okay, now this restand, which is forward cameo, is crazy. Plus after this restand, notice how much time I have to do whatever I want, and he also allows you to get grab combos. Okay, let's do that again. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Ah! I am not a sector main, okay? Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. So the timing is a bit tight, but that's as usual sector. Like the timing is tight. The timing is tight. Okay. Oh my god, you know what? I'll leave it for sector enjoyers. But trust me, sector is strong. I can do this. Now you can't really go anywhere. Ah, my bomb setup is here. So like sector is good. I think sector just for the rocket and for the restand. Like there's always, and this basically functions a lot like a bomb. So check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then the missile. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let me show them both at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, essentially that, right? They come out at about the same time. So sector is fantastic, but he's very high execution. I need a sip of this juice right here. One sec. I've been talking for way too long. Okay, now I want to talk about why I personally use Serena. Now it's for a couple of reasons. The reason why I use Serena is this. Okay, so let's say, how many bars of meter does Kitana have? She has 3 bars of meter. So let's say that she had almost enough meter to break. Okay, almost enough. So let's do something. 1, 2, 3. Now, basically, use it with Serena. With Serena, I can basically take you from 1 bar of 3 bars of meter. So let's say, when I do that, rather, that's 1 whole bar of meter gone, right? However, hold on, right? That's basically 2 bars of meter gone. Okay, and if I do it with the combo, 1, 2, 3. You've basically lost 2.5 bars of meter. That's one of the main reasons I like Serena. And on top of that, notice this. No, hold on. No. Oh my goodness, my controller. Why is it being crazy? Can my controller come back? Why is my controller being wild? Okay, for some reason, sometimes my controller acts weird when it's on Bluetooth. I usually prefer playing with it wired. Okay, now, as I was saying, so that's one of the beauties of Serena. Another thing Serena lets you do, let's go to the center, right? This is a situation you'll find yourself in a lot. You're here and you want to go to the corner, but like, what are you going to do? Well, wait, what? One, pushing the opponent. Push them. Okay, that wasn't close enough. Okay, now you're there and you're ready to do your bomb setups. Serena allows you to move forward. Now the way I do that is anytime I get a hit confirm, I dash forward and then I use a standing 2-3 to push the opponent deeper. Okay, that's essentially it. I like to push the opponent. I want them to be move Kitana, man. Why are you so heavy? Okay. I want the opponent here. This is where I want them. Okay, this is exactly it. I do not want to be mid-screen. I don't want to be playing footsies with you. I do it just because I have to. What I really want okay. Okay, this is what I want. I want you in the corner. That's really what I want. And Serena is very good at moving people into the corner. Another thing that we could do is, let's say if I am on the left, okay, and I want to, I don't like being in the corner. I'm being pressured, okay? I'm being pressured. Now this is the gimmick, okay? This is the gimmick. Okay. Up. Yep. Yep. Nope. Oh my goodness. What is this? Is my grab button not working? Jeez. Oh my god. Okay, you can grab and send people back. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Notice what I just did. I side switched. Now there are a lot of cameos you can do that with, but here's the beautiful thing. Okay, I basically press back one and then I mash back cameo. 1, 2, 3. Yay, and I just got my honest 28% from a basic grab. Okay, a basic grab into setup. Okay, that's it. That's one of the reasons I like her, and then also for the meter drain. Now this meter drain is interesting for a couple of reasons. Let's say Kitana is here. Let me get Kitana to poke, right? Okay, Kitana likes to poke. So Kitana wants to poke. Something that people like to do a lot is when their meter is being drained, they want to do that, right? So what I'll do, I'll use the back to overhead. So they'll see Serena, they'll want to poke, assuming it's safe to do so. Hold on. You see what I mean? Now all of a sudden it's a bait. And let's say I've put you in the corner. I'm giving you setups and you're having your meter drain. It basically leads to unforced errors. What I mean by unforced errors people will do things that they normally wouldn't do because they are feeling the pressure. Okay, that's really what I like about Serena. Let me see, do I have a real match example? Okay, so this is like a real match example. Okay, so sometimes people like holding block after poking. Okay, so poke, he held block. So now I've put him in the corner and I'm draining meter and I'm doing the full combo, the actual combo. Okay, and then I'm there, I'm kind of trying to see. Yeah, Cyrax, you play a lot of neutral with punish, anti-air, a poor anti-air, but it is what it is. Okay, down one into the standing jab. The reason why, so it's always good to have a cameo that lets you do that. Another reason is because sometimes you need, because you know at Cyrax you don't want to always be putting your body on the line. Okay, it's not what you want all the time. Sometimes you just want to do a basic mid check. Did you just see that? Look at the distance now she's able to convert from, because her buttons stop. Let me see, these are her buttons. Okay, but I could get with punished. Okay, so let's say I'm around here, my buttons won't reach. A forward 2 doesn't reach. Okay, this is like 3/4 the screen, and also the probability that you'll get punished for pulling out Serena here is really low. So I may just do go 1 2 3. Okay, 35%. Because when you're trying to open people up, man, sometimes the economy is hard. Okay, let's be real. Okay, if you've ever been broke or if you've ever been struggling financially, you know what I mean. Sometimes the economy is hard and someone has great class frames, they are destroying you and everything, and you want to be around this range. You don't like being up in their face because they are better at the poke war, the grab war, they're just better players. Okay, and you just want to have a bit of space. Now, do people duck this? True, but let me tell you something funny about this. Okay, now block advantage 21. Do you know what that means? Now, anytime you get Serena out, anything you do is guaranteed. So they block that. All of a sudden, your 20 frame move may actually come out and hit someone. It makes her forward 2 real. Okay, because okay, it's 26 frames of block advantage. Okay, 23 frames of block advantage. Let's check that out again. So let me get her to do that. Okay, actually no. Okay, no, let's do her 1-1. That's what she's going to do, 1-1. Okay, so I press, she's going to do 1-1. Okay, that's her fastest button. However, okay, there it will beat it from there. Wait. Hey. Hey, do you mind? Okay, your forward 2 is still shit. Sadly, I'm sorry. Wait. Game. Notice that counter hit. That's because you're so class. Your other buttons will beat out the enemy's buttons right after that, and that's mid-screen. Okay, so you can safely do that. You can safely do that. You can safely do that. Okay. Now that we are here talking about hit advantage, another thing you can do. Notice my controls, right? I press her standing 3, back Serena. Notice Serena doesn't come out. Now let me have my opponent do something. Okay, hold on. That button is too fucking low. It has such a disjointed hitbox. Ah, okay. Hold on. I was doing this too slow. You know. Nah, oh my god. Okay, she's going to do her 1-1, right? Let me show you something. Okay. Ah. 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 Okay, I'm just not being a good person with the example, but it works. Trust me, bro. Anyway, sometimes I'll just do her standing. Let's say her standing 2, and I'll call Serena. And if it hits, it's an option select, right? If it hits, Serena comes out. So let's say we're at this range. I know that standing 2 just about whiffs. But if she's pressing a button, it will connect. Nope. What? What? You know what? Practice range can be weird, but trust me, bro, it works. Okay? Just that into Serena. You can do a area option select. Okay? Just when you know that at this range it just whiffs, okay? It just whiffs. Okay? So notice when it whiffs, Serena doesn't come out. I'm safe. However, when it lands, you've seen that? You can OS with Serena to let you pressure from just outside your effective range. Okay? Just recommended. Anyway, but that's the fundamentals of Cyrax in a nutshell. I hope what I've said has made sense. I've tried. I've tried. But I'm really enjoying playing with her. She's a lot of fun. That out of context sounds so interesting. Anyway, but that's just me. But essentially, I use Serena because you can proximity OS, okay? You can proximity OS, okay? That's one of the reasons I use her. You can hit confirm from safety, and you can ban meter during a combo. So when you put your opponent in the corner, all of a sudden, their meter is being drained, there are bombs under them, and they want to press. That's really what it's about. It's about mental pressure. And if you watch like games online, right, you'll notice anytime people are playing against Cyrax, they love keeping the pressure. Now, I could talk about Cyrax, but the problem with Cyrax is you lose this and you need 2 bars of meter in order to convert off a grab with Cyrax. And in my opinion, the combos are kind of difficult to execute. Okay, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. And I prefer having reliable, simple damage, reliable, simple game plans, which I can execute every day. Okay, that's it. No, one sec. I think I've covered everything about Cyrax in a nutshell. I hope I have. Okay. I guess what else? In neutral, what? Down 3 from time to time, down 4. Okay, stop people from up. Johnny Cage is approaching. Down 3. Down 3. Now, oh yes. I almost forgot. I almost forgot. It's crazy. Cyrax, Johnny Cage. I need to talk about anti-airing. Okay, I need to talk about anti-airing.
The Great Hog.
Because Johnny Cage has basically one of the nastiest jump kicks in the entire game. So let's say I'm Johnny Cage, right? Okay. Notice as Cyrax, you duck, you get hit. Try to anti-air, you get hit. This is what you must do. Okay, this versus Johnny Cage only. Jump 1 2. Okay, just jump 1 2. It will beat it. Notice how late I can do it. Okay, just contest, because if you try to do the standing one, the only other thing you can do maybe is sometimes we just walk out. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm just double tapping forward. Okay, it's a simple dash. Okay, because her anti-air is not that good. Okay, it's not that good. Alternatively, you could just hammer out. Anytime you see someone jumping up, you could do that. It's possible. Alternatively, you could just do a standing jab. With some other people, you can do the standing jab. Here is a real world in-game example. Alright, so I've been looking through my matches, and for some reason I'm not finding like enough good examples of the anti-air. So sometimes you just need to dash forward a bit. I basically just did a quick forward dash. Okay, alternatively, just jump up 1 2. Okay, just challenge, always contest, because her anti-air is kind of stabby. However, if I were to select another character, because you can't fight Johnny Cages only. Okay, so let's say you're fighting a scorpion, and this scorpion likes to jump a lot, because actually no, scorpions like to do that, right? Just standing one, because scorpion's jump kick is not that good. Okay, standing one. Okay, now that's far. How about near, right? Okay, just standing one. You need to anti-air. Okay, you need to anti-air. Okay, or yeah, just armor out. Not armor, that just down back 4. Just down back 4. Just down back 4. If all else fails, or just challenge. Okay, or up block. But up blocking has too many risks. Because what if someone messes with you and instead of, you know, doing the stuff, just like grabs you? You don't want that. So use her standing one. In theory, I thought about it and I was like, oh, maybe her standing 3 could work. But in my testing, for some reason, my finger is never on the standing 3. And this is 9 frames, this is 7. But it is what it is. Okay, let's test it out from far. Okay. That standing 1 works. Standing 3 works. Not bad. Okay. Yeah. You have to believe. At what height does it hit? Yeah, the height that it hits depends. I'd rather challenge, honestly, most of the time. And one of the reasons why I like challenging anti-airs sometimes is because, man, it just simplifies your life. Okay? But hey, that's just my experience with Cyrax, personally. And sometimes when I put people in the corner, they'll try jumping out. And I'm like, nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. You don't jump out of the corner. So after doing my bomb setups, nope, and you're back in the blender. Okay, so oh yeah, there's also the jump kick, but like that just works in the corner. Really, it's much more reliable to just 1-2. It's a good anti-air. or if all else fails, you could just stand in one into 1-1 and you're back. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have for Cyrax. I hope I've been useful. You can ask me anything. I might make another video, kind of, sort of, probably shorter. Lol. Yeah, but she's a lot of fun to play. She's good, and the nice thing about her is that she deals with a lot of problems. Ooh, have I shown the specific tech? No, maybe. Anyway, so one thing is, if this guy has been using Jax and doing that a lot, one cool thing about her armor is it goes through Scorpion spins, and it will hit Jax also if Jax can spin. Oh yeah, that's it. Anyway, whatever, goodbye.